Hi, I'm Lane. Welcome back to my channel. And as promised, I said I'd do an update after my very quick 5 minutes freak out. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Video that I did on Friday. So, yesterday, which was Monday the 30th of May, after my psychology GCSE lesson, I had a phone call, and it came up as Parkside Hospital, and I knew from Friday they said that the pre-assessment team would get in contact with me, but I was told at my my consultation that my pre-assessment wouldn't happen until the Saturday before my surgery, which is the 2nd of August, which would make that around about the 30th of July. That's when I was expecting to be told that's when you need to come in. So I started planning, getting everything sorted. But yesterday, Monday, the 30th of May, it was the pre-assessment team. And I was not expecting them to phone me that quick after getting the confirmation for the booking for my surgery. Chocolate bubble tea, by the way. Not my favourite, but there's a mix-up that happened, so I just thought I'd take it. She was rushed off her feet, so it doesn't matter. I'm happy to take whatever she's made. I'll take it, I don't care. But yeah, so I had them phone me, and they're like, right, you're booked in for, hold on 1 second, sorry, moving everything, I've got so much paperwork here. Like, you're booked in for the 2nd of August, and I was like, yeah, and he goes, they're like, this is the pre-assessment team, and I was like, that's a bit soon to be calling me, but okay, I'll roll with it. So I was like, yeah, sure. And they go, you're booked in for your appointment for your surgery on the 2nd of August, blah blah blah, with Dr. Catherine Milroy in Parkside Hospital in Wimbledon. And I was like, yeah. And they go, right, we're here to book you in for the pre-assessment. So I was expecting to be told, 30th of July or something. So I was like, yeah, okay. And they go, can you do the 19th of July? To which my brain just kind of went, that's just over a week and a half before my surgery. Why are you doing it that fast? But yeah, I can make the 19th. And they're like, what time would be best for you? Because you're coming from far away. Because I'm going from Wales, and they're all in London, and it's not an easy trek, and it's going to cost a lot in train fares. I don't even want to think about how much train fare I'm going to be spending, because I'm probably going to be skint for 3 months later. And I was like, yeah, I can I do in the afternoon? It'd be better for me. And he goes, yeah, can you do 2 p.m? Because that's the latest that they do pre-assessment. Because the pre-assessment, I found out, because when you get the pre-assessment and you get it booked in, they send you some information. Cover that. They send you a little leaflet, and it just details it details what time to be there, what date, where it is, So I was like, yeah, okay, sweet. So you get this information, so they just confirm the blah blah blah. This is when you're supposed to come in. And while they're there, they double check your email address, because when you get booked in for your surgery, if it's top surgery, this is only for top surgery, because this is my only experience on this, so go from what I've experienced. They they asked for an email address so that they could send you the confirmation letter. So I was like, yeah, okay, great. So the pre-assessment just double checked the email. I was like, yeah, that's fine, that's my email. And then they then tell you that they're going to send you a link to something called Lifebox. I don't know if you can read that, it might be backwards. I don't honestly know. It's called Lifebox. And that is where you, with the email link, you then have to register, so you can make up your own username, make up your own. I'm covered in ink from my pen because I was writing earlier. My pen leaked. Hearts up a moment, but it was black ink, not blue. And I'm not Nick. But yeah, the life box. You register. Then you sign in once you've registered, and that's where you put down all your medical history, your health, your mental well-being, like bowel movements. What I mean by that, because people are gonna be like, wait, what? They want to know how many times you poop. What they basically mean is you haven't had like surgery on you for your bowels or obstruction or anything like that. You don't have trouble going to the toilet, like having bowel movements. They do ask, how often do you have a bowel movement every day? That's like 0 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 plus. I mean, that's literally the only thing they ask about the bowels, really. But there are so much information. Like, they are definitely covering every single base that they can think of covering. And honestly, the people that I spoke to on the phone, because I made a slight mistake with my medical history. I put down the wrong hospital, and I put down the wrong year, because I thought it was 96 to 98. It was actually 95 to 98, and it was a different hospital than what I thought it was. But they said, I phoned them up because I was like, oh no, I made a mistake, and I would have submitted all this information. And they goes, well, you can't change it once you submitted it, but when you go in for the pre-assessment, just tell the nurse that you've made a mistake and they can update your records for you. So even if you do make a small mistake or even a big mistake, then you can get it checked and rectified before your surgery, so you don't have to go freak out mode. So it's all good. As I said, the person on the phone was a woman, a lovely, lovely woman. Very helpful, very sweet, very nice, definitely. I can't recommend Parkside, especially for customer services, any higher than literally, like, if it was possible to give 10 stars, I'd give them 10 stars, but literally they are the nicest people. And when you go in for your consultation, they are so welcoming and so friendly, and they're like, do you need help, do you need this, double check your details, make sure everything's sorted, and go sit down and get called in by the surgeon for the consultation. And they definitely are one of the nicest hospitals. Like, don't get me wrong, NHS hospitals, they are nice. But with the NHS hospitals, you do get the occasional trouble patient, shall we say, that makes you want to either smack someone against the head or drill something into their brain. Because you're just like, please just... It's not the NHS's fault. They are literally understaffed and overworked, and we need more people on them. So, mad props to the NHS for what they're doing. Because, I mean, geez, they're doing it, and we get it for free. But Parkside is a private hospital, so if you do go there, you can go there on the NHS for top surgery. But I'm not paying for mine. Mine is NHS. But, like, they have such superb customer services. Just Parkside in general, I found, by me. So, yeah. So the pre-assessment is on 19th of July at 2 p.m. It's in Putney Mead. It's in Putney Mead in Putney in London. Now, apparently, it's approximately a 1 hour assessment. They're going to take your bloods, they're going to check your heart rate. It says here, wait one moment, let me get the right page. I have so much paper. They ask you to bring any relevant x-rays or cardiology reports that you may have at home. And if you're on medication, bring the medication with you. I'm going to see if I can get like a script or something so I can hand it and be like, here's the medication that I'm on. It's ongoing, so then that's where they can sort that out. And they say if you have any disabilities or impairments or sensory loss, which you may need extra help, just phone them up and let them know, and they'll do their best to accommodate you. But they basically what they do is they take a full medical history. So I'm probably going to write down near the date like as much information about my medical history as I can think of, because when you do fill out the life box, they do ask for medical history, but they ask for like surgeries, and I don't know if I need to like include things that weren't like I wasn't under general anaesthetic for, because general anaesthetic is what I'm going to be having for my surgery. Well, I think everyone who can have general anaesthetic, everyone is going to have general anaesthetic. I don't think that, like, the one that I'm getting, which is the inframammary fold or the double incision, because your boy's got some pretty full breasts, as noted by a surgeon, which made me quite uncomfortable. But it wasn't uncomfortable because of her. It's the fact that she pointed it out, and my brain just went, "Oh no!" So I can only have double incision, sadly, because they're definitely there. Push it that way. So yeah. But they just asked for full medical history, clinical investigations. So that's probably just like examining you, making sure you haven't got like a lump in your breast, or you haven't proper breathing, or and just double checking that you are fit basically for surgery, as well as making sure that your weight and your height and your BMI is okay and stuff like that. And they'll also do an ECG, an electrocardiogram, which I think is to do with the heart. I should know this. I'm studying psychology. But my psychology is more of the brain and the behaviour of a person rather than, physical health and stuff. Pretty sure ECG is just like checking your heart and making sure your heart's okay, and there's no skipping of the beat, no irregularities or no rhythm problems or anything like that. And pre-operative blood tests. So they're going to be taking some blood out of me. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this. I might have mentioned this in a few past videos. When it comes to taking blood from me, my veins will show up. They'll be like, "Yeah, we're here, we're proud. Yeah, we got veins, we got blood." You stick a needle in them, and they go, "Hold up! No, there's no blood in me. There's no blood. No. There's nothing in me. Cut it off." So like you can. I think the most I've had is like 6 attempts to get blood out, and there was no blood was coming out, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I give up." But last time I had my blood test, which was last week on Wednesday, which is when I had my good old libido shot, which really, it didn't hurt when it was happening, but 2 days later I was just like, I still can't sleep on my side. But like, don't get me wrong, I have to suffer for it. Things that you want, you have to work at. Good things in life are rarely free, sadly. In today's day and age, you have to pay for pretty much everything. You're either paying money, or you're paying physical health, or mental health, or something like that. But yeah, this is a ramble and a rant, and I'm so sorry. But yeah, but this time, she was like, okay. Because I told the nurse, "Oh, you may find trouble getting blood out of me, because my veins don't like people, or needles in general." And she goes, "Right. So when they were taking the blood, when they were putting the blood, they were going upwards." And I was like, "Yeah, they were going up, like they were going vertical." She goes, "I'm going to try and go horizontal." So instead of going that way up, she went that way in, and she hit the vein spot on, and my blood came out. She was able to fill up the vials, but it actually spurted out, which really surprised me. I was like, okay, like she was pretty, like, she wasn't shaking like, "Oh my gosh." She was like, okay, that really happened. And I was just like looking at the needles, kind of going, looking at the blood on the bed going, well, I guess I didn't need that then, because otherwise it just stayed in me. Which made her smile and laugh, but yeah. So I think we figured out that if you're going to give me a blood test, go sideways, like go horizontal, don't go vertical, go sideways, go horizontal, because that's more likely to hit a vein and like hit the vein better, because my veins are like kind of funny. It's kind of interesting in the sense that my left arm, you'll see this as my right, I don't know, I'm confused. My left arm was the arm that I touched a live wire with a few years back and got electrocuted, and more or less incinerated my veins on my left arm. Like, I burnt them to a bare crisp. Don't ever touch the live wire, people. Kids, definitely don't do that. It really hurts, and it can kill you, and if you do survive, it's not worth it, because the pain is unimaginable. I mean, like, I'm not going to have kids. As in birth them myself. That's not going to happen. Just, no, thank you. Just no, thank you. If I have kids, I would want to adopt them. I want to give a child a better chance of life because I'm adopted, and I've now that I'm 32, I'm now getting a better choice of better life now. But like, I want to give a kid who probably won't have that chance the chance to have a family. So that's what I would do. I would adopt. If I was dating someone who wanted to have kids biologically, I say fine, go ahead, sperm donor. But I would personally would rather adopt. But that's just me. That's just a me thing. Because I know what adoption's like. I know what it's like not feeling like you don't belong in the family or something. So I just want to make sure that no other kid has to suffer through that, basically. I really should go off a tangent, didn't I? But yeah, they're just going to do like, just pre-accepted, just checking everything, making sure I'm fine. I am going to take out my piercings before the 19th of July. Because I need to take a lateral flow test the day of, like the morning of the pre-assessment, just to prove that I don't have COVID. Just to prove that I don't have it then. And I'm honestly kind of, don't get me wrong, I'm excited that I'm finally going to have top surgery. I just was not expecting it so soon. It's like just over 2 months away. Literally. Oh my god. Is it Friday? Tomorrow is the 1st, which is Wednesday. It's 2 months on Thursday. 2 months on Thursday is when my surgery is. And now the nerves kick in. Oh boy. Interestingly, when I got confirmation of my surgery, they said they were going to send me a confirmation letter via email. What they've sent me, hide my address, is literally just a piece of paper saying that they are now part of Nuffield Health. It just says, "Dear Mr. Wood Tomlinson, we wanted to let you know that following Nuffield Health's purchase of Aspen Healthcare Limited in September 2021, Parkside Private Hospital will now be renamed Nuffield Health Parkside Hospital." And they just explain that they're rebranding, basically. They're just changing all that. But yeah, kind of crazy, huh? But like, I'm thinking they're going to send me proper confirmation in the post, because, you know, some people might not have a printer in the house or something. This is one of the longer videos. Like, I rarely do a video that's longer than like 10 minutes if I can help it. And I give you the bare basics and then boom, wham bam, thank you ma'am, and off we go. But I thought I'd just let everyone know. So yeah, kind of crazy, you think, you know, that it's all happening like this. Like, it's just, brain is just dumb. Like, I was told when I spoke to my GIC last year in July, they were like, "Oh, you know, top surgery, where do you want to go?" Like, you have your choice of Charing Cross or Parkside, or you can choose a surgeon yourself, and then we'll just send it off so that you can be on their waiting list for them. And I was just like, because I wanted this since I was in my very early adult years, like 18, 19. Like, that's when I found out you can have it. But if I've been honest, I didn't want the breast from the moment they started appearing, which is kind of sucky. That was a really bad time. And they're like, yeah, they're like, "Do you have someone who can look after you after the surgery?" And I was like, "Yeah, my friend said she'll look after me." She goes, "Well, double check, make sure they are able to, because the surgery could be happening quite soon." Now, they sent off the, one moment, I got pins and needles in my foot. In my right foot, I got pins and needles, that's so annoying. They sent off my referral in July. Oh, that's really annoying. It's really funny. And I didn't hear anything by Christmas, and I was told if I hadn't heard by Christmas, phone up the hospital just to double check they got the thing. So I phoned them up, and they said, no, we don't have it. And I was like, wait, what? What do you mean you don't have it? And like, no, we don't actually have your records, like your referral. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So I like phoned up referral people. I mentioned all this in the previous video. I've since realised that when my referral was sent off the first time, they used my dead surname. Like, they used Lanewood Tomlinson. So when they got the second referral, because they resent the referral with Lanewood Tomlinson, they treated it as two different people. Even though the address was the same, they treated it as two different people. So Lane Blah, I'm not going to name my surname on here. It's part of my dead name, and everyone who's been watching some of my videos knows my dead name by now. I've shown it a few times. I'm not going to keep on talking about it, but like because of that, there's two different things. So when I got the letter from Parkside saying, "Oh, we have a consultation for you," I was like, but I noticed that they had it in the wrong name. So I phoned them up. I was like, "Hey, I just got my letter about my consultation. However, the name that you got in your records is not my name now. I've changed it." I told them when I changed it was about a year beforehand. So like they've updated their records. So then my records are blah blah blah. But then if you remember, if you see my past videos, I will try and find it and link it if I can locate it somewhere in my great abyss of videos on YouTube. But on that one, because I got a letter saying, because it's going to be over 2 years before you can do your surgery or consultation, we're sending you to this guy. And I was like, wait, what? So I phoned him up, blah, blah, blah. But explained to him, I've got a consultation date. Why are you changing this? And they're like, we weren't aware that they had sent you that letter. Like, they literally did not know that someone else in Parkside sent that letter to me. They weren't aware of it. But they said, because you got a consultation date, we will honour that consultation. So I, as you all know, went to a consultation and sat down. Got told it was roughly 4 months from surgery, for 4 months from consultation to surgery, which would have taken them to the end of September. Cue Friday Thursday, I can't think this out. I'm going to do some quick math. 31, 30. So that's Monday, Sunday, Saturday. 27th, the 27th of May, which was just over 2 weeks. No, just over 20 days, 24 days since consultation to getting a date, which is in 2 months' time. And I'm still just I can't believe that this is happening, to be honest with you. I was honestly expecting September time or later. I was honestly expecting a late time. But no. Summer holidays. Your boy, me, getting cut open. I mentioned anaesthetic. I don't have a problem with anaesthetic. I've had loads of operations with general anaesthetic, as well as local anaesthetic. I don't throw up. I don't pass out. I don't have any ill effects from them, so I'm alright with that sense. It's just mainly working out when my friend can come and stay with me, basically. Because I'm going, Matthew, my twin, my best friend for 19 years. 19 years. Our friendship is an adult, Matt. Our friendship is an adult. He is coming down with me because he's going to film everything. Well, he can't film the surgery, obviously. But he's going to film me the day before, the night before, getting up early, going into the hospital. He probably won't be able to come in with me to the hospital because COVID, even though we're now COVID restriction free, you still gotta be careful because it's a hospital. You can't be like an idiot just walking like, I'm fine. You gotta be careful. Everyone's gotta be careful because the physical health is just as important as the mental health. Like, they are both equally important. You can't have one without the other. I mean, you just wouldn't work very well properly with that. But he's gonna like film everything, and afterwards, like when I leave the hospital, he's gonna film my recovery for the first 2 days before I go home. So yeah, he's coming down with me. I owe him so much. It's like, it's kind of crazy because he was the first person that I came out as trans to, and now he's going to be the first person to see me after my surgery. He might not be able to make it for when I get my dressings off, but we're going to figure something out about that. But crazy, huh? Life, it changes, and you never know what you're going to do. It was going to happen until boom, bam, it's happening. I kind of want to say this is like the universe's way of saying, you went through a hell of a lot as a kid. You couldn't transition when you wanted to. You were forced into this role and this person. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that you get everything you deserve. Like, everything you should have had at the start, we're going to give it to you now. Like, less waiting times and stuff. It's kind of crazy, you know? Kind of crazy. Anyway, I've rambled enough. I've taken up enough of your time. I've taken up enough of my time. I will keep you updated. June the 18th is my 1.5 years on T. That's something I just didn't mention. Some places, some surgeons will tell you not to be on testosterone before your surgery, like your top surgery. Catherine Milroy, and I don't know about Rose, someone, I can't remember her name. If I remember it, I'll write it down. If I don't, I don't. But Catherine Milroy said that it's an outdated term, and that she herself, personally, and at Parkside, don't need you to be off testosterone before they do the surgery. So I am still okay to be on testosterone while I'm having my surgery, because my next shot is ironically in August. It's August 20. On Memento, I have a card. It's the 10th of August. Right, I'm gonna have to phone up and change that, because I'm going to be in hospital from the 2nd until the 4th. I might be able, I think what I'll do is I'll ask Jane if she can like take me to Singleton to get my shot, and then come back home and take me back, because I don't think I'm going to be okay to take the bus by myself. So I will make a mental note of that. Actually, I'm going to write it down. Jane, around July, bound, Singleton. So that's when I'm next doing my T-shot. Just every 11 weeks for me, because 12 weeks is too long, because my T levels drop. My mood goes down pretty badly. I don't eat as much food. I just suddenly get lethargic. I just don't do anything. Basically, my depression comes back when I'm not on testosterone and kicks me in the backside. So yeah. So if you're going to see Catherine Milroy for top surgery and you're on testosterone, you don't need to stop taking it. You will, however, need to not be smoking or taking drugs before, I think it's like 8 weeks beforehand. 8 weeks. But in Lifebox, they at the end of when you filled out all the information about yourself that you can fill out, and you completed the whole circle, because it's a circle thing, there's 8 sections. 8 or 9 sections. Once you finish that, they give you two videos to watch. One is about about anaesthetic, how it works, what's going to happen with you and your anaesthetist, and possible side effects afterwards. And I think it's in that one that they mention you need to be at 8 weeks free from smoking, drinking, and drugs, if you can. They do expect you to do that 2 months beforehand, before your surgery date. The next one they send is just what's going to happen when you sign in for your surgery on the day of, when you just check in, and then they take you to the room, and they showed the room. They showed a room in Parkside Hospital. That room was bleeding beautiful. Beautiful? That's even a word. That was beautiful. I looked at it and I was like, this is not a hospital bed. This is a freaking hotel room. It was amazing. It looks stellar. It looks sweet. It looks cool. So yeah. But yeah, I was meant to stop talking at 27 minutes and I'm 4 minutes over. Anyway, I will definitely go now. I will love you and leave you. Stay hydrated, eat food, look after yourself. Look after your mental health and your physical health, and have fun, enjoy life, because that's what it's there for. It's not there to be stuck indoors doing nothing, doing a dead-end job. You want something, as long as you can do it without killing anyone or getting into serious crime debt or anything, go for it, because life's too short to wonder what if. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.